Oh, okay, I see. You can leave this one to me. Don't worry. I'm completely safe. Come on, you. Let's take that blindfold off. Hi there. Surprised to see me, are we? Not half as surprised as I was to hear that you were on your way in. How are you feeling? Well, you've certainly calmed down a lot since seeing me. Take a look around, try and remember where you are. It's a very long time since you've been here. We can catch up in a little while. I can give you a little more information on why you were activated. But before that, we might do a little deprogramming. Maybe return you to normal. Put you to sleep. Send you back home. That makes more sense. No, I won't be untying you. You're dangerous. Okay, let me see here. Oh, I have everything I need. How wonderful this organisation truly is. Do you know which organisation you work for? I'll give you a hint. We're not the good guys. Okay, but seriously, sit nice and still and relax, and before you know it, everything will become clearer, okay? So a few questions to begin with, just so I can get that baseline level, see where you're at. One moment. Let me get everything I need. While I do, just listen to this for me. Let me 2 seconds. You're safe now. You're safe now. You're safe now. You're safe now. You're safe. You're safe now. You're safe now. You're safe. You're safe now. You're safe now. Feel any better for having heard that? Still feeling furious? Feeling sleepy at all? No? Okay. Answer these questions truthfully for me. I saw that look on your face. You recognise me, even though you're not completely sure who I am. Know that I don't lie to you, and know that I will know if you lie to me. If I think anything is going on that shouldn't be, back goes the blindfold, in front of those eyes, and I'll see you tomorrow. Questions. Ready? Okay. Start by telling me your full name. Next question. Are you sure? Think carefully. Let's have that full name. Okay. Next question. Where were you earlier today? You can take your time. Okay. What's the last thing you clearly remember? Before, that is, being sat down, tied to a chair, blindfolded, filled with rage. Prior to that, next, tell me, why are you here? Okay. Any other reason you can think of? Do you remember ever being assigned a number? You may never have had one. Oh, there's every possibility I'm trying to catch you out. Yes, you do remember me. Here's a fun one. How many times have we done this before? Why do you always hesitate in replying if I finish the sentence with the word midnight? Yeah, like that. I wrote no reasonable response there. Yeah, I don't lie. Next. What did they make you forget? Take your time on this one. It might be that we can help you with this. We know what we made you forget. What did they make you forget? Oh, no, you're not compromised. We would not be having this conversation if you were, believe me. Next. What do you feel when I say the glass shattered? Feeling okay? Where is the red door? Who's the man with no face? Say the words, "The owl is watching." Now is not the time to be shy. I know you're possibly a little nervous of activation words and phrases right now, but look, you're completely activated. Nothing to worry about. Let's hear it. The owl is watching. The owl is watching. Who told you to come here? Who told you that this is where you needed to come? Let's try again with that real name. Let's have your full name. How long have you been asleep? Oh, figuratively, not literally. Let me help you out. What year is this? 3 years out. You've been asleep for 3 years. I answered that one for you, although I did already know. Ever listened to your own voice on a recording? Okay. Next. Who do you think sent you to me once you got here? Did you have an idea then? It looked to me like you were almost ready to hazard a guess to that one. Very good. Finish the sentence for me. The signal was sent at. Okay. When did you get that scar? What happens when the countdown reaches 0? Final question. When the phone rang at 2:30 this morning and you answered, what did the voice at the other end say? Okay. That's all my questions for now. Please, down here. I'd like to come back to those later when you've gone. So, one and done. Next, you're full of all sorts of commands wired up in that little brain of yours. I need to disable them so that we can reprime you at a later date. Remember those phrases you had to listen to? I'd like you to listen to them again. Also, a little tapping. I'll be shining some lights in your eyes. Okay? Tell me if you feel any different. For now, you can still tap. You need to tap out. You're safe now. You're safe. Can you do that? You're safe. You're safe now. Good. You're safe. Listen carefully to what you're being told. You're safe. Remember, you're safe now. Follow this light for me.
Who you are. This isn't
Good.
who you are.
Try and remember
This isn't who you are.
your full name.
This isn't who you are. This isn't who you are.
Breathe in for me and breathe out. A little deep breathing. There's no need to be concerned.
In. Listen to what you're being told. Breathe in. Do as you're told.
Breathe out.
And out. I mean, you have to do that
Breathe
anyway.
In. Breathe out. Breathe
Up close.
in. Breathe out. No more control.
No more control.
No more command.
No more commands.
No more control.
Like a lighthouse.
No more commands. Just you. No more control. No more commands. Just
Down.
You're safe now. You're safe.
Good.
You're safe now.
Remember, this isn't who you are.
Safe
Remember that you're safe now.
Safe.
One more light. Oh, that first light, no. That was nothing to do with your deprogramming. It's just to see if you would still do as I say. Which you did beautifully. This one will absolutely have an effect. You're quite right. This one is less to do with being compliant and more to do with the way you've been programmed to think and behave when you see these stimuli paired together. Me, little red light. You should begin to feel relaxed.
Breathe in.
That's what you have been trained to do.
Breathe out.
See me and relax.
Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe
It's already working quite well. I did notice.
Breathe out.
You relax when I remove the blindfold.
Breathe in. Breathe out.
Follow this back.
Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out.
Very good.
Breathe
Stop
in.
these now. Next, a little reintegration. I'm going to show you some activation words and phrases that we use. Well, not anymore. Just to make sure that none of them have any kind of effect. Okay? I'm going to read them to you first and then show you them written down. If you feel anything at all, you must tell me, okay? Remember, I'll know. As well trained as you are, I am also trained to look for things. So, feeling nice and relaxed? Good. So you'll be okay if we talk about red skies over silent waters. That was not a phrase designed to activate or put you back to sleep. How about if I ask you to activate Protocol 7? Nice and chilled, very good. If you start to feel sleepy, please go with that. You'll wake up back at home none the wiser. It's going to be the outcome anyway. If you want to get there yourself, that's fine. What about if I ask you to stand by for the signal? or to await further instructions? I'm starting to think that you're feeling less and less inclined to do as I say. That's a good sign. What if I ask you to open the gate? Doesn't feel like a very safe activation phrase to me, that. I feel like you would hear that quite a lot. You wouldn't hear 359 initiate very often, though. Any feelings associated with those words? What about sequence 4, complete? Delta, Echo, Lima. Finally, do you remember the black book? Oh, well, that is rather marvellous. Makes my job nice and easy. Let's take a look. Anything or nothing? Good. How about now? It wasn't even a flicker when I said this. Have to be careful who's around. End up activating someone else. Remember that name yet? Or my name? Yeah, you don't know my name. Anything? No. Almost there. Await further instructions. How often do we hear that in our line of work? More often than we care to say. This has nothing to do with an actual gate. No. Good. Sequence 4. I love sequence 4. Oh, it's what gets me into work in the mornings. Any idea what sequence 4 is? You used to know. Delta Echo Lima. Do you remember that unit? Do you remember what you did to that unit? We were so proud. You were so good. Black book. Well, hopefully nothing is any clearer. But you are calmer. And there have been little things going on in the background to deprogram you as I've been talking. None of this means anything. However, the job is done. And we're ready to reset. And very soon, you will find yourself getting so sleepy that you're unable to keep your eyes open. The crazy thing is, once you've fallen asleep, you won't wake up until tomorrow morning, and you'll be safe and sound in your own bed, and you won't remember a damn thing about this. Because here is what I do know. I do know that we have implanted a new activation code in you. So that's happened while we've been talking. I've seen that set into place, and so all you need to do is go about your life until we activate you again. But until then, it's time to go to sleep. And the way we put you to sleep is the striking of a clock. You might think that's a dangerous way of doing it. There are striking clocks all over the place, and yes, there are. But not many strike 13. I will say good night. I will say, it's been lovely seeing you again. It might be 3 years before I see you next. Might be 3 days. Might be 10 years. But either way, it was nice to see you today. And thank you for everything you've done. Sleep well and have some sweet dreams.